Hello, everybody, and welcome to the iRace ANZ chat show. It's our new show. It's our mini, and it's all brought to you because we've hit 100 subscribers on the iRace ANZ chat show YouTube channel. Friggin' awesome, friggin' wild, considering where this all just started of two mates talking on Discord pretty much about sim racing. Trent, how awesome is this, man?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, seriously, thank you to everyone who has watched, liked, or even just clicked on a video. It really actually means a lot to Scott and I to have you guys and to get us to this milestone. Massive thanks to everyone in the ANZ sim racing community for all those who have been watching and supporting us. It genuinely means a lot to the both of us.
I think just going to butt in. I think we didn't expect it, man.
No, we didn't.
Like we didn't. We do this for a bit of fun.
Yeah,
We love talking sim racing. We love sim racing. We love sim actually getting on the wheel and racing. And if we can bring our joy through to the screens to you guys and have you guys get involved in what we're doing, it's good fun. Love it.
and a good old chat show segue.
It's gonna be cool.
Speaking of getting the community involved, guys, if you stay tuned to the end of the video, as we have some giveaways for the community that we'd like to do, just to say thanks for all the support. So stay tuned to the end of the video, and you'll get all the details you'll need to be able to partake in the giveaways that we have planned.
Yeah. Yep. Looking forward to announcing that, mate. First of our little minis.
Yes.
Let's cover off some past shows a little bit. Maybe
little
some
bit.
memorable moments for the both of us.
Yeah, definitely. For me, obviously, the original chat show started way back in 2016, where we did 12 episodes that were
Podcast.
pre-recorded, audio only.
Yeah.
Still no editing, really. There was a little bit probably, but not a lot.
I don't think there was. I think it was just raw,
Just
even back
raw.
then.
That's just how we go. Just going in raw. Yeah. So for you to sort of contact me again out of the blue, because I'd been off iRacing for a little while, and you just like, hey mate, you know that chat show thing we used to do? You reckon you'd want to do it again? I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So for me, doing episode one of the new version after like a 10-year hiatus it was kind of cool. Like to go through, like it was getting back into that whole, like honestly just feels like we're having a chat on Discord like we used to do back in the day, just for thing. And now we're recording it for other people to watch us share our opinions and be idiots.
Yeah. I think the thing that resonates most with me on that is, and we touched on it back at the show, like we didn't speak, we messaged and stuff each other on, Messenger and whatnot, but
Here and there.
we didn't speak like we were here, and I think it's a bit of a testament to our friendship that we live in different states. Mm-hmm. We're literally on the complete opposite sides of Australia, right?
We are.
And yeah, reached out and just started kicking off as though we had only just been talking yesterday, or the week before kind of thing. Like it didn't, nothing changed other than, hey man, what's been going on for like the last, 9 or 10 years kind of thing. Like get me up to speed.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, like it was straight back into like what we used to do and that friendship and camaraderie with each other on a hobby that brought us together and has brought us to here it was pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
And it's actually got me back into the sim. Like I've been off the sim for a little while, so it's pulled me back in, and I'm starting to enjoy a bit of racing again, which is good.
Put the big boy pants back on. It's good to see.
Yep. Do you have any? What about you? Do you have a past moment you think that you've enjoyed over the last little bit?
To do with the shows that we've done?
To do with the show, yes, for the shows.
I think our inaugural panel show. I think that was really good. I've gone back and watched. I actually go back and watch all the shows. To be honest, I try and learn and develop from that, and try and look at ways we can do the show better. But that having so many characters and people through different parts of sim racing. I'll call it. We had
Yeah,
broadcasters.
yeah.
We had your more higher end sim racers in Stenny and Hinsey. Um, we had Scotty, who does not so much the broadcasting, but the commentary on the
Commentary side of it.
broadcasting, and
Yep.
and is doing almost like news articles kind of thing for sim racing and the series that he's involved with. And then to have Mike Korolev on the show, who's the grandpa of sim racing
Yes.
in
I
ANZ
I,
community
I
kind of
call him
thing.
Mr. Bathurst 12 hour. Like anytime I actually said this to him, anytime I think of Mike, I think of the Bathurst 12 hour. And anytime I think of the Bathurst 12 hour, I think of Mike.
And Mike,
Both
yeah,
both both the
yeah,
both the OSR 12 hour and the real life one, the actual real one. Like I just
yeah.
associate him with that and the race with him as well. Like yeah, I told him that myself.
I think as well. Like you're right. I've never looked at it that way, but you are right. One of my fondest moments of Bathurst was actually this year's in terms of, I guess, previously we've been there with a lot bigger people, a lot bigger crowd in the group, and to
Hmm.
actually spend, more one-on-one time with Mike, and got to meet his son and a couple of other friends, Lee and Pete. They were guys that I had never met before in the sim racing, and it was Mike that introduced me to those people.
Yep.
And that's again pretty cool. Like, and he's just a good, solid bloke. But yeah,
Yep.
I've never really kind of looked at it and gone, "Oh, Mike and the 12 hour," but
Yeah,
he
Mike and
is.
the
He's
12. Yeah,
Mister
like
12 hour.
yeah, like my first one
He's
in
actually he is.
yeah,
He is Mister
he
12 hour.
is in when I my first and only one in 2019. Like everyone was talking about Mike. Mike, oh yeah, like he's got cam. Like it was, and he
Yeah,
made everyone feel so welcome. Like it was my first
yeah,
time there, and he's just like, oh yeah, come in, come in. Like he just opened arms and just made you feel at home outside
yeah.
of home. Like he was top bloke, 100% top bloke.
The other person I want to touch on with that show though was Isaac
Oh
Edwards
yes,
from
Isaac. Yes.
in X Designs, and mate, this guy does photography of real world motorsport, but spends a lot of time recreating real life supercars on the iRacing platform. So like the paints and everything.
Yep.
And man, there can be literally like a livery done, and within 24 hours, he's got it created and it's up on Trading Paints for anybody to use and anybody to use for free.
Yep. Yeah.
So I think it
Exactly.
was good getting his kind of side of things with sim racing and whatnot. So it was good to have him on the show as well. But yeah, panel shows definitely one up there for me
Yeah. Definitely
of
looking
past
forward
shows.
to our next one, which we need to plan. So
It is in the planning. I've got
yes.
some stuff going on in my head about I need to probably start reaching out to people and making sure they're available. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
Madison, as long as we give him enough notice and whatnot, is one
Yeah.
of those
He'll
to
get
come on the show. But that'll
cool.
be really good. I think he'll add, a
Yeah.
good amount of value to that.
Yep.
And then our mid-year panel show, which is going to be a little bit different. I don't think we've said exactly what it is and who it's with,
Yep.
so we'll keep that one under wraps. Good old suspenseful show, the old
Yes.
iRace
Yeah.
ANZ chat show,
It's
isn't
all
it?
about secrecy here. Um, I think another moment for me was the LMU show with Alex K. Alex K Racing. He
Have you tried it? Have you
no,
tried
no,
it
I
yet?
have
Have you
not.
tried it?
I'm sorry, but no, I have
I'm
not.
gonna I'm gonna tell I'm gonna tell him.
Uh, no, it was good. I'm an iRacing person. I've never really ventured outside iRacing for the PC. I've not really done R Factor. I've not done a Assetto Corsa or any of that. It's just been purely iRacing. So to hear from him about LMU, which is a genuine like alternative to iRacing, it was cool to hear what he had to say about it, what goes on in that community, the time and effort he puts in as well to help the community in LMU. So it was really eye opening for me having him on and listening to what he has to say. But Having said that, I still haven't driven it. I still haven't tried it, but I need to get in and one
Is
day,
that
one
soon
day I'll do
o'clock?
it. One day
Soon
I'll do it.
o'clock?
Soon o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, we want to get him on our show again, so I have to make sure I do it
Yeah.
before we get him back.
I don't think we really got to get with that show into the nitty gritty of LMU and find out really too. We didn't get in depth enough, and it was more about Alex and you know his entity or his brand himself, which is Alex K Racing. He's got heaps of tutorials, not only just for LMU, but building a rig and making it look pretty flash. He's actually I've been keeping up with his socials. He's got a whole new setup getting built at the moment, so it's going to be really interesting to see what it's finished up like. But yeah, new sim rig, monitor, sim magic wheels and pedals, I believe, have come online. So
Very cool.
yeah, that's pretty cool for him. And just to think, like he started off in COVID time, and that's what got him into it.
Yeah,
And a lot of us have been, I would say, racing or sim racing a lot earlier since 2020.
a little bit earlier than that.
So yeah, he's doing some good stuff, man. Like I like his community. I like what he's doing with the community. And he's very much for the people, but really enjoying his actual racing, which is ultimately what we got on sim racing for, right?
Exactly right. Exactly. Lead you into maybe the
I know
next.
this one. I think for the show, as was a long time coming, and someone that we really definitely am so glad that we had on the show, and that was Madison Down as our special guest. Only 2 shows ago, if I'm.
Yeah,
I hope I've nailed
yeah, it
that
was.
one.
It was. Yeah, it wasn't the last show. It was the show before.
That's show before.
Yeah,
But this is a guy that half his life has been sim racing. He's in his
literally,
30s now. Half his
literally.
life has been sim racing. Go onto our Discord, and he's left pictures and videos and everything on our Discord there of him basically behind the wheel of a sim game. Was it a year and a couple of months, wasn't it?
I
From
think he said
memory.
1 year, 10 months. I think a year and 10 months old. I think he was. Yeah,
Like,
like
there's not too many almost 2 year olds that I know of
yeah,
that are behind the wheel of a sim.
he's like the Tiger Woods of sim racing.
Like that's pretty crazy,
Yeah,
man.
no, that's nuts. And yeah, he's grown up around that. Um, if you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to that show. It's actually really good to listen to his story, his background, how he got into sim racing, all that sort of stuff. Like, definitely
Yeah.
recommend going back to see that video because Madison he shared a lot and he gave us a lot of his time. So we really appreciated him coming on for that show and
I
going
think
through who is Madison Down.
I think for that, like I posted up a video the other day, which was a clip from the show. And back in the day, you were, I don't know, it was kind of about equipment, right? There was a big influx of,
Yeah,
oh, if you want to go fast or you want consistency, which you do in sim racing, but you needed direct drive and you needed load cell pedals and you know, there was all that. Now guys are looking at, like you said, refresh rates on monitors, the 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 time gained through the minimal time lost of not making a mistake in a race.
yep,
Like locking a brake going into a corner can ultimately lose you 3 seconds in a race.
yeah,
But by the time you play the catch up game again, cool the tire off, etc., like you can lose up to 3 seconds in a race. 3 seconds is probably, you know, no,
yeah.
at that level,
At that
it's
level,
probably
it's an
a lot closer
eternity.
than what we think, right? But
Yeah,
you know, whereas for us, we're always 3 seconds down the track,
yeah.
so it's
That's like a lap.
that
Three
doesn't
seconds at
matter,
a lap, not a whole
you
race.
know. But yeah, he's That's what that level of driver is now looking at,
Yeah,
and that's a level that, do you know what, man? Like I'm past my prime in terms of reflex, vision, things like that that happen in sims so fast.
yeah,
And you see these young guys coming through. He mentioned about Eclipse as an example.
yeah,
Eclipse
yeah.
sim racing or sim team, Eclipse sim, whatever they call it, Eclipse racing. But he talked about that, and these are guys that are in their teens, maybe very very early 20s, that are just so switched on.
Mm,
Like they're feeling or reacting to stuff that our reflexes and time to make that adaptation or fix is way behind.
yeah,
And I think we see that even in real world racing as well. Like you look at young gun or young drivers that are coming through the ranks, and their reflexes behind a real or within the seat of a real race car is a lot quicker to react than what somebody in their 30s or 40s even is. And everyone says these drivers need to get off the grid because they're has-beens and stuff like that, right? And to a point, it's not that you're a has-been. I think it's more to the case of your reflexes and your ability to read what's about to happen or did happen, and I need to adapt for it, isn't as good as what it used to be.
like these guys, like who are professionally racing, they probably still have much faster reactions than a normal person of that age. That's what people need to realize. Like when we say that they're losing their reaction, like instead of reacting in point 0.1 of a second, maybe it's taking point 0.2 or point 0.3 of a second to react. Like it's not like massive difference, but it is slower than the younger people that are coming through.
Yep. Yeah. And so it was interesting to hear Madison's thoughts on that. I think like
Yeah,
that was a big light bulb moment for me. And I mean, we've talked about it before. What do we do sim racing for? And we just enjoy sim racing, right? We enjoy
exactly.
motorsport.
Yeah,
We enjoy sim racing. If we finish 25th in a race but have an awesome battle, podium couldn't
yeah,
care less.
yeah. No, exactly.
We're just out there. We're racing. We're having a good race. We're having a good battle, and that's what's really cool to us now.
Yeah, yeah. It's
The getting on
much.
a podium is a bonus.
Yeah,
The winning a race is even a bigger bonus. And you feel pumped afterwards. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong, because there are some guys out there that you're like, you're kind of verging on alien pace here, and I just beat you.
yeah,
Like that's a good win for us, right?
yeah, yeah. Exactly. I think we move on to the next thing. So, an episode that I really enjoyed uh, from this year was when you were at the Bathurst 12 hour, and
Yep.
I had to take control of the streaming and whatnot, which I stuffed up
Yeah.
because the audio is bad. But the fact that we could do you and Mike up there on the mountain live was really cool. The interaction that we had with the random public that would come through and we were asking questions and giving away hats and stuff like that was kind of cool. Like I think we actually gained a few followers from that night too.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, so
And I
that
see that
was
you've got your bucket hat now, mate. Well
I
done.
do. Yep, thank you, Mike, for sending that in the mail.
Oh, do we owe Mike now some postage?
I did. I offered to say, "Hey, mate, let me know." And he's like, "No, I've got it covered." I'm like, "Thank you."
Uh,
Again, just another
Fair
top
enough.
bloke that Mike is. But yeah, so that show, like, it was just fun. Like, it was
It was.
so fun. Like, even for me, I was at home, like, just sitting in front of a computer. You guys were having all the fun and having all the drinks and up on the mountain having a good old time. But I mean, I had a ball still. Like, it was fun for
I'm,
me
gl-
too.
Mate, I'm really glad that you've said that because, to be honest, it did play on my mind of here's Mike and I at the mountain having a jovial time, singing a few tins, and you had to sit at home and kind of just watch what was going on. And so for me, man, like I really appreciate you taking that one on and I guess sitting through it. Like I know you say you enjoyed it and everything. I'm really glad that you did. But yeah, it's still, for me, it played on my mind a bit in terms of I felt it was a little unfair.
I,
But good news is you're going to be there next year,
that
and we're all going to
is
do a Saturday Night Live show.
that is the plan. So
So that's pretty awesome.
yeah, that'll be fun. Which also leads us into the next thing, which is probably
Who's that? Who's that?
I reckon it's probably one of the most iconic moments in the show so far. I think it's absolutely hilarious, and all you need to do is just mention one name, and anyone who's a fan of the show will know exactly what we're talking about.
Which name would that be?
And
Which name? What's your name?
That
What's
name
your name?
is Jackson.
Oh, Jackson.
Jackson.
Is it Jackson?
Jackson. So what's your name, Jackson? Just absolutely iconic moment from Mike. Like that was piss funny. I can never quote it correctly, to be honest. Like I always get it wrong, but it was just like, oh, this is Jackson. Everybody, have a seat, Jackson. So what's your name, Jackson?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah,
that.
pretty much. Well, I've just bought up.
Yep.
Because we've designed some shirts. I hope that will come through. Oh, where are
Yep,
we?
there you
There.
go.
Jackson, sit here, Jackson. Now, Jackson, what's your name? Mike Conlev, Bathurst 12 Hour, 2026. We are going to get these shirts made. It is going to happen.
We're good.
And we are more than happy to have anybody out there that would like one. If you want to purchase one, you let us know. We'll put you on the list.
Yep.
When we do the order, you will need to have a deposit put in, and it will be non-refundable deposit. But we're also going to donate part of the sale of the shirts to the I've lost my mind now. The Balin.
Is it Bin the Blade for Balin?
Bin the Blade for Balin Foundation.
Yep.
So part proceeds will go to that charity, which we're huge supporters of, and so is OSR, and especially saying that Mike didn't realise that he'd introduced or found out the guy's name or Jackson's name how many times.
We do have a short for that, so yeah, go check out the YouTube
that was so
channel,
funny.
and you'll find the
so
short
funny.
for that. It was hilarious.
That's gold.
Yep.
That'll
Funny.
always forever be a memorable moment, not just for the chat show, but Mike and friends, right? Like that's who we are.
Funniest moment I think I've had for a long time. So
you still think about it, you just start laughing.
You do.
Funny.
It's hilarious. So we're going to get into finalising tonight's show. So at the beginning of the episode, we mentioned about staying tuned to the end of the video, as we have some giveaways for the community that we'd like to say thanks for all the support.
It's very cool.
So what we have on offer is $10 gift cards. We have 3 of them in total to give away.
Sorry, how much, Trent? How much?
$10 gift cards. They will be $10 Australian AUD.
How many?
We have 3.
Three
$10 gift cards to give away. So we're thinking potentially for Steam or for iRacing credits. We'll let the winners
share
decide.
The love.
We'll let the winners decide when they are chosen.
Yes.
Yep. So
how, Trent? How are we going to do this giveaway, mate?
So to participate, we need you to follow us on Instagram, like this video, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Then leave a comment below telling us your favourite moment from a past show. So that's all you got to do. That puts you in the running, and then Scott and I will choose the winners from those lists of comments and stuff, as long as you've followed us on Instagram, liked the video, be subscribed, and leave a comment. And then we'll go through those comments, and then we'll pick 3 winners, which I believe we decided... I've forgotten. We're going to name the winners. Is it in 3 weeks or 4 weeks? Time? I can't remember. You do that.
It'll coincide with our new minis. Segue. Look at that.
Segue.
Yeah, so with our new mini show, so the mini show is going to run every other week other than our normal 1 to 2 hour show episode. And it's going to give us the ability to cover off some things that happen on the weekend in racing or during the last kind of week that we don't necessarily get to be on time with on our full shows. So that's the whole idea behind a mini. It'll just be Trent and I having our thoughts and touching base. It won't be a live show, the minis. We'll keep that to our normal episodes. So basically 2 mini shows away. So the next mini will be on the 14th, and then the 28th will be when we announce who the winner is. And that'll be on our 3rd mini, because this is our first.
So this is our first. So, yep. So make sure you get those comments in on this video. You got basically 4 weeks to do so.
Yeah. Sorry, 28th of April. Probably should have
stated
what month that was.
So it's 28th of April. Yeah, so get your comments in. Tell us what your favourite moment from one of our past shows might be, or and then we'll go through them and enjoy them, and we'll read out the comments as well on that show. We'll read out the winners' comments and anything else that we might think is good to mention as well. So there's a good chance that if you leave a comment, we can give you a shout out on episode 3 of our next chat show mini.
Yep, I like that. Looking forward to it.
Cool. Well, I think that's enough for this first mini episode.
A little mini, what, 20, 30 minutes? So...
Yeah, I hope so. I haven't been keeping track of it. So that is the target.
That's the aim. That's
the target anyway, 20 to 30 minutes, everyone. So this one does go a bit longer. I think it's just a bit special.
It's our first one.
It's our first one. And it's to celebrate 100 subs. So, again, thank you to everyone who's watched, clicked, liked, subscribed, everybody. And again, for the ANZ iRacing, or sim racing community, I should say, not iRacing, but the ANZ sim racing community. Thank you to all the support from you guys as well. So that's all from me, Scott. If you want to sign us off.
Well, yeah, on behalf of the iRacing ANZ chat show, thanks everybody for that support. I think we actually jumped up to like 101 on that weekend.
Yep.
But Trent, just quickly, something you might need to think of, there was actually a wager on whether we would hit it before the end of the month.
I don't recall that wager
go back
being...
Go back and look at the episode, mate.
Don't recall that wager being finalised.
Anyway, on that note, folks, I am the winner, and Trent is not. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Thanks all for watching. We hope you liked our mini. We're looking forward to doing some more of these, and make sure you tune in Tuesday the 7th, so next weekend. Have a fantastic Easter long weekend. Be safe out there on the roads. Be safe on the racetrack. And, we'll see you all next week for episode 6 of the iRacing ANZ chat show. See you guys. Thank you.
See you guys. See you in the next one.